Relationship Arena. Relationship Arena.
Good morning and welcome back to Relationship Arena. I'm your host, MC Hardaway, and this is Being Ready for Commitment, where we talk about all things marriage, relationship, commitmentship, and situationship. And today on this beautiful morning, Saturday morning that is, I wanted to talk about for better or for worse. So I am talking to my married couples and my engaged couples at this moment. And I bring this up because I heard that someone said that is officially married right now, that when they said their vows, they eliminated for better or for worse. And the reason why they eliminated for better or for worse from their vows is because they felt like if this person were to get sick, they would not be there for them, and said it to their faces. Like, this is not it. You get sick, we're done. So are you rearranging these vows to fit your potential lifestyle? Are you doing it intentionally because you know you are liking and loving your someone special, particularly with restrictions? So let me tell you, traditionally, when you say your vows, you can say your own and all that great stuff. And then the pastor, preacher, whomever comes and put in for better, for worse, sickness, and for health, for richer or for poor. Those things are actually in the vows for a reason. Because usually when you get married, and with the potential ideal to be married and stay married, it is for a lifetime, whether it's yours or your spouse's lifetime. And usually crap happens, okay? Things come up and it can just give you a whole world spin within your relationship. But that's because of life, okay? That comes with life. We have no control over that. All we can do is live our best life to the best of our abilities. But it seems like nowadays, folks are trying to basically, I guess, compensate themselves so that they don't have to stay in something that might be falling to some degree, And they can say, well, I didn't say this in my vow, so that gives me free reign to just leave. I hope all things go well for you, but I'm out. I didn't sign up for this. And, to me, that's a different way of looking at things, true enough, and very, very odd. I feel like you're picking and choosing when it comes to marriage. These vows are there as another form of commitment because it's like trials and tribulations, roller coasters of life that happens. But do you think about those vows for better, for worse, for sickness and in health, for richer, for poor? Do you think about that? Are you really taking the time to just process what that's about? And I brought up for better, for worse because when you in a marriage, you can't have a complete outlook of where your life will be, let's say, in the next 2 or 5 years, or even 30 years down the line. It's so much going on right now. Now we have COVID and smallpox. Where it comes from, not particularly knowing. However, that comes with it. So let's say, doing it for better, for worse, one of you lost your job. And the one that lost the job actually was like the breadwinner. They made the most. So they covered the largest bills in the house. And so now that means that the other spouse, him or her, has to try to compensate for what has lost. Now, I'm not saying that the spouse that lost their job hasn't been trying, hasn't been filling applications. It just has not worked. Nothing has happened. So now the other spouse has to go and find a second job maybe, or find 2 or 3 more side hustles to try to make sure that everything is still covered, Yes, it's more stress now on the other spouse. The spouse got to stay up longer, wake up early, do their main job, maybe a second job, and a side hustle, still take care of the other spouse and help encourage that this other spouse can get back on their feet because they need some financial support right now. But that can take a toll on a relationship. And it's not particularly for the negative. This was an unforeseen situation. So if something like that would have happened, would you say, oh, no, you ain't got no job. I can't be with you now. I got to go. You shouldn't have lost your job. And the spouse had no control over them losing their job. I mean, look what we in. See, things like that happen. Would you quit your relationship, your marriage, because this happens? No, that's part of, for better or for worse. That kind of comes with it. Sometimes it happens. And then you got that for sickness and health. Oh, you and your husband or you and your wife has been in a very healthy relationship and it's still healthy. But, oh, now they fallen ill. What is due to COVID or just health issues that just come out the woodworks? Nobody noticed. Nobody seen it coming. Would you leave because they fell ill? It's too much for you. You're not overwhelmed. Would you just punk out because, oh, he ill now. Well, he can't do anything else for me. I'm going to go on and go and let somebody else take care of him. And then when somebody else come in to take care of him, he gets better and doing even better with this new person because you cowered out and you left. Are you looking at all that? This comes with the territory. This is marriage. See, when you get into marriage, you're not getting into it to leave. Now, I'm not including all of the other dumb stuff that some individuals do in a marriage. No cheating, lusting over someone else or anything like that. That's not that part of for better or for worse. That's stupid. That's unnecessary. That's adultery, however you want to twist it. We're not talking about those type of things. We're talking about things that you can do better with what you have. It's all how you handle the situation. And these are life situations that come along with doing marriage. These are just a couple of them. It's not even a lot of them, just a couple of them. So what does for better or for worse mean to you? Are you ready to deal with that? Because you don't know how it's going to come. But you stick it out with your spouse during these times when they get a little tougher. Y'all make it work. You still be able to laugh and encourage each other. You still can motivate each other. You might sit there and cry with each other. That time will come as well. But you're there. And you know what? That pays off in the end. So you don't get into this with the mindset, well, he don't keep up his end of the deal, I'm gone. Or, well, she don't look as good right now, so I'm leaving. Maybe you want to stay away from marriage and a real commitment like that. It's serious if this is not what you are ready for. This is not a game, and it's not a joke. Life happens. Shoot, life happens as a single individual. What you think gonna happen when you become a couple, a married couple? Really? It's gonna be twice as much. It's two of y'all now. And a lot of things are out of your control when it comes to stuff like that. So think about the vows that you are going to be taking on and upholding, because it's serious. Now, the marriage is great. It's a beautiful thing. You keep your head up. Y'all keep communicating, okay? You keep talking with each other. You keep enjoying who you're with. Keep the laughter going, and try to keep down stress as much as y'all can, because things happen. But that don't mean you go and run or go get in a corner and follow in the fetal position because it's just too much. It was going to be a lot whether you was with this person or not. It just happens to be more. But you do what you got to do until it get better. That's what we do. These are unforeseen circumstances, and it comes with life, and it definitely comes with marriage. But guess what? When you make it through it and everything starts to come back to its normalcy, to what you're used to, and it gets even better, and that's what happens. When things get better from all that, the darkness or the downtime that you was going through, it gets extra better. It's like, oh man, imagine if I didn't make it through it, or I I cowered out and left, imagine what I'd be at right now. But usually when you weather the storm, oh man, it's like on the other side, it's 10 times better than what you had or what you were going through. You just had to get through it. It's a process. You just have to make it through the process and try to handle it as best you can. Try not to complain, because you will make it worse. But handle the process as best you can. And just be there for each other. Stay committed to each other only. This might be something you have to go through. It's another step in life. This also helps you grow, the both of y'all, and individually. Just weather the storm and try to keep a good attitude about it. That's my suggestion. But think about those vows before you get into the marriage. And then while you're in it, just a reminder, life kicks in. All right? But you can do it. I believe you can do it. All right, so that's what I have for you today on this great Saturday morning. I hope that today is such a great day for you, and you get to do some great things with each other. You know, just a reminder of your love for each other, where y'all come from, where you are now, and the potential future for you as a couple and as a married couple. But you can do it, and I hope the best for you today, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. And until the next showing again, I am your host, MC Hardaway. This is Relationship Arena, being ready for commitment. And I'm out. Holla.